It's a bonus day, baby. We've got a huge, just plopped on my desk, just sent to me over the waves. Millionaire Scumbags, undefeated Scumbags, going up against Vought International, led by Homelander. Two undefeated heavyweights have made it all the way to week 7. Only one will emerge, and you saw the deep return. That's key WR1 for the Vought International Bobby. The process. And here comes Shockwave out to the 33. So let's see what this high-powered offense can do against this Orange D. And it's a called play right from the start. And Oren Alexander stomps on the Homelander and says, "Your laser eyes do not intimidate me, biatch." They try to roll it again. He's got two choices here. He's going to try to fire it to Mother's Milk. Well covered, but it doesn't matter. First down at the 40. Huge pickup. They love this formation. A lot of pressure in his face, and he gets it off anyway. 14 yards. That's like finishing when you see somebody drive up in the driveway. You hear the garage door open. You don't care. You just finish it off anyway. And now it's a deep fire to the deep. Oh! But knocked away. Great defense. 2nd and 10, just outside the red zone. All they're doing is this formation all the time. Pressure. He still gets it off on a called play and even complete for 5 yards. That's got to make you angry if you're a Scumbag fan. And pressure coming up the middle. I don't think he's going to be able to fight him off. He cannot. Alon Alexander is there. So that was huge there. I got a little excited. Didn't realize it was 3rd down. So now 4th down. Hold him to a field goal. Decent kick. Lines it up. And it's good. So blind spot. Able to put the big 3 on. Sporting the Mark Mosley face mask. Now it's a shitty kick to Rice. Rice gets through the first wave, but destroyed by the second at the 40. P. Diddy back to snap. Note there's not too many black millionaires out on that field. I think he's the only one on offense. All right, here we go. Pressure up the middle. They fire it to Black himself. And he is knocked down. So 3rd and 3. Spread formation for P. Diddy. Surveys left and right. Line holds nice. He's got 2 deep men to choose from. This time he fires it for Black. It looks a little too long. Oh, P. Diddy saw a 13-year-old in the stands. Got distracted and put 2 extra yards on it. Painful. So, deep kick. That's way too deep. And Vought will once again take over at the 20. Again, it's that formation. They swing back. A lot of pressure, man. Alon Alexander, he must be feeling excellent or something. He is rocking and rolling. There's a couple of Alexanders, I just realized. Oh, and now they pressure up on the nose tackle and then a sack. That's Tal Alexander. I don't know who the fuck these people are. All the way back. They have lost 18 yards. They go for the heavy hitter. You got to appreciate the guts. They're able to get it to Leiter. Oh, he could not turn the corner. I thought he was maybe going to pick up the first. So he got back close to the original line of scrimmage. But now they shall punt. This one will be returnable, and it's a shitty kick. Rice to the 35. A lot of dudes there. Holds on the ball. Only 6 yards on the return. All right, here comes motion. Will we see Trump making his first appearance? We will. He's got a couple of blockers out there, and he lumbers forward for 6. Called play. Diddy sees it. Starlight is in there. Wouldn't mind being sandwiched by Starlight, and she causes a loss of 6. They try to jump it up, but no sirree. Bob, the defensive international, is up to the task. And so now it's another punt. This one is just a little long. 2 yards deep for Knight. So let's see what they've got. They're triple pass formation here. And he's got a couple of choices, including a deep man up top. He waited forever. I think he pushed it too far. No! right there and deep. Will he get all the way in? Oh, he is brought down at the 2, but the deep made a brilliant catch and a toe tap to stay in. I thought that ball was going out. Now they try to pitch it up, and he has met A-Train a little slow, met at the half-yard line. What are they going to do here? They're going to swing it, and he dances too much, but it doesn't matter. Butcher just really, I think he knew he was going to score. He wanted to tease him a little bit. Billy Butcher with a little bit of footwork, dance, dive in there. That accent. Now they fire it through, and it is 10-0 at the end of the first. So Vought takes the early lead. Pretty nice moves to at least pick up an extra 10 yards there. Got very similar passing structure. Oh, they've got a deep man. They have left a deep man. What are you thinking, P. Diddy? You had it, amigo. You had it. Now they try it again, but there's pressure. Oh, and then he runs into Starlight after avoiding the blitzing left end. That play could have gone so well. And he dumps it off, but that's not going anywhere. That picks up 6, a tiny field position bump. And they are going to be punting again. The Scumbags off their game, and then it's blocked. What are you thinking there? So a huge turn of events. A crappy 3-and-out with a couple of close calls. Now they fire it to the deep, who just catches it in stride and down at the 6. They try this play. May not be the best, but they've got that tight end wide open, and there he is, just sitting, sat down. If you're open in zone, stay open, brother, and just sat down. A lot of pressure up the middle. Not a great kick, but I think it'll still doink in. It does. So a big 17-0 lead in P2, no less, for Vought. Will this be the year Bobby finally gets his TFO championship? He's been robbed and won. What can he do? Oh, they've left a man wide open. This looks like a good throw. Black had to stop, but he gets a diver. Can't toss the guy, but he gets to the 20. That's huge. Now it's spread. Well, did he keep it himself? He will not. And he's got his man up top. A quick throw. Oh, he should have juked him, but still picked up a first. They've got to punch it in here. Spread formation. Again, he's got a couple of choices, although they're all close. Oh, the defender went for the pick instead of knocking it away, and Aaron Hernandez with the score from P. Diddy. Takes a long time with that kick, but is able to thread the needles. 7-17. Can they stop Vought is the question. Here comes Shockwave. And out at the 35. Pressure up the middle, but he still finds the A-Train for 11. Homelander doing brilliantly under the pressure. When you masturbate standing on top of a building, you learn how to deal with pressure. Alright, 2nd and 7. A score here to erase that most recent touchdown would be devastating. Oh, and he's could have tossed it there. He was moving his feet. Even Homelander can't forget about the fundamentals. Now they pitch it to A-Train, and he is going to get the first. What a disappointment for the Scumbags, who thought maybe they could hold tight, let A-Train hit around. Now it's a call play. This time, Oren Alexander gets another sack. Those Alexanders have been racking up some sacks, although not quite as impressive as it was in the very first quarter. What do we have now? Line holds nicely. Homelander wants to take it himself. Look at the speed of Homelander. Gets another first down. Time not really a factor for them. Scumbags will hardly have any. Spread formation. Line holds nicely. He tries to find Mother's Milk. Leads him too much. who was worried about that defender, saw him there. Can we get a dive? Oh, thought that was going to be a diving catch in the end zone. 3rd and 10. They've got to hold him to a field goal. It's got several guys wide open, but uncharacteristically shitty throw from Homelander, and that will trot out the field goal unit. It is at the bottom half. It's missable, but he lined it up perfectly, not blocked. So they'll be going in with a 13-point lead unless the Scumbags can pull a miracle out in these last 25 seconds. They need a big return from Rice. He has not done much all game, but here he goes to the 50. They'll take that. They'll take that. Even a field goal would be helpful. 25 seconds, 2 plays left. And could he take... Oh, what are you doing? 14 seconds now. Diddy just making all sorts of questionable life choices. He's going to try to scramble himself. Or what are they going to do here? Will they try a field goal? No. They're just outside. Oh, are they going to go with Trump? Sorry, buddy. I don't think you have much chance of going in. And he doesn't do anything at all. What a disappointment. All right, so here we are. Halftime. The Scumbags, undefeated in P1, had to be thinking maybe they were the favorite. But thus far, down by 13, International having their way. Big tackle to start, long field for the Scumbags. The line holds, he's got the tight end. He tries to go aggressively. Should have taken the check down. Now it's spread formation. Going to do that little QB sneak for 2. And all of a sudden, a very important 3rd down. Can only stop this Vought International offense so long. He's got a man wide open. And he throws it too far. P. Diddy, what are you thinking? Does at least get the kick off. And it's pretty good. To the 7. Guy does a nice job of holding the line there, basically just like a touchback. Oh man, God, they are just not covering anybody. Should have jumped instead of dove. 2nd and 10. This heavy pass team just keeps pushing. Gas pedal down. Several choices. He does check down the lamplighter, as he should. And they'll take 16 all day long. Oh, again, the deep, just wide open, terrible throw, though. He had him come back and let him out of bounds. Uh-oh, they may have left a little bit of miscommunication. Caught by the A-Train in coverage, even though he didn't throw to the right guy. Homelander once again. He's got his man, Mother's Milk. He tries to fire him deep into the corner of the end zone. Leads it too far. He has not had that angle well today. Called play now. Alan Alexander gets in there with another sack. Line holds nicely. He's got a couple of checkdowns. He finds the check down to A-Train. Do they take the right angle? They do not. And they give up another 1st down. Now it's the quick pitch to A-Train. Doesn't gain much, 2 yards. Chewing clock and looking to put points up. Doesn't get much better than that. Got several choices. Oh, and the deep is able to come back, use his body, get the ball. That's very likely the dagger. Hard to envision the Scumbags coming back after that. There is enough time. But to be down 21 points, 20 points, excuse me. That is rough with a 1.25 to go. And thus far, their offense has really struggled. And they cough it up. Lucky that they kept it going. Called play. They have just been all over a blood sausage there. I hear Diddy likes that as well. Gonna try that run. They shift up nicely to block it. Diddy doesn't look particularly fast. He is flattened. 3rd and 14. This could turn into a blowout if they do not get through here. They do at least get the first down. Nice movement there. Spread formation. Got a man deep. Got 2 men deep. Did he push it too far? No. Get up and run. And Black gets it to the 3. QB sneak, they do it, and he will be able to walk in. So Diddy is able to celebrate a little bit. Brings them within potential striking distance if things go their way in the 4th quarter. Cannot give up any more points to Vought. Schneider fires it deep. Is that Dan Schneider? To the 22. Again, God, at least the 3JZ blitzed in. And that was impressive. God, they were just leaving the deep open constantly. Now they've left the middleman open. He's going to fire to Lamplighter. First down. They really need a fumble or an injury. Again, the deep, wide open. Nice throw, nice catch. To the 28. Vought just marching down the field, looking to impose serious will, even on a call play. Again, picks up 6. Pressure up the middle, and just even that. I mean, he gets the pressure, but what does Homelander do? He avoids the blitzer, doesn't lose 7, instead picks up 10. 1st and 10, can't even get a first down by a few inches. Gonna push it to Mother's Milk, right over the jumping hands, laid softly as though Homelander flew down there himself and dropped it into Mother's Milk's soft black hands. Kick is good, so we are back to a 17-point game. Nope, I don't know how to do math. Call it a 20-point game. This guy needs to do something a tiny bit. So it's going to be a couple of onsides. Is the dream. Oh, they've left a man open. They've got to try to find it. It looks too deep. It's not. Good throw to the 10. Just get all the way in, you fool. To the 1. That should be close enough. Can we P. Diddy sneak it in there, even if they call it? Let's see what happens. And he is in. He is in. So that was a quick score, exactly what the Scumbags needed to keep this a game. We got to assume we're going onside, and obviously we got to get a recovery of the onside. He is able to doink in the shoot kick. Great onside. But it pops right to Homelander. That's catastrophic. And he returns it to the 15. Brutal. Almost looked like he kind of levitated and pulled those hands in. Oh, they had a blitzer coming in. And then caught in coverage. Just rub it in. Mother's milk. Look at that. Bobby's been averaging 40 points a game, and he continues that with 3.5 minutes left. And again, a 20-point game. Medium kick from blind spot. Rice takes it at the 16. Shifts up. Makes one guy miss, but gets tackled awfully quick. And let's see if they can get a little luck their way. A lot of pressure, and it just takes too long. Diddy not used to having someone bust in on him. Threw off his game significantly. Then they try the QB sneak. And the linemen and the running backs just sit there and do nothing. Got a couple of choices. A terrible decision. He had a man wide open next to him. You gotta feel like basically all the wind went out of their sails. Oh, they do. He does have a chance. He does fire it to black. Somehow gets the first to keep it a little bit of a game, but gonna take a miracle. They had that great drive and the shitty onside. Quick fire to McMahon. He keeps it himself. Now he's got a little bit of speed. 20, 10, gets the diver. Touchdown. So P. Diddy pops that one in. There is still a glimmer of hope. 2 minutes left, and they need 2 TDs. And they'll need 2 TDs plus their extra points. They were dreaming of a 35-34 victory. That isn't going to happen now, but they did get the first one. Now let's see. They leave the guy open. He's got a couple of choices. Quick fire to Hernandez. That'll pick up 16-17. That works. Time is a factor, but not absolute panic yet. Obviously, getting the onside to get him. Getting a sack from Soldier Boy. That throws him back. 2nd and 18. Field goal does nothing. They try to swing it out. Diddy not looking particularly fast. Finally picks up some speed. Takes a long time. Does pick up about 16 and a half, 17 on that one. Time's starting to be a factor now. They're going to need a little bit of time to get that onside and do something with it. They swing it. He does have a first. Had to slow up as he hit that sideline. Exactly a minute left. Now 58, 57 seconds. 4 wide. Got both men open. Needs to fire it. I don't know if I like this choice. I do not. He had his other guy open at the top. Would have been a much cleaner angle. 39 seconds. Basically must score here. Got a couple of choices and waits forever. And loves sausages there. This is an absolute must score on this play. Got his man open. Got to fire it quick. Fire it quick. What are you waiting for? And pushes it. What an idiot. Now it doesn't make any difference. This is just for points. He does catch it, but doesn't even get the first. So the Scumbags will emerge bloody. 279 yards, 57%. But look at the Homelanders, 68%, 354. Kodak Black and the D both had pretty good games. But there you go. So dropped in our lap. A test of 2 Titans. And one emerges, winning in P2 even nonetheless. Way to be. Bobby stands alone.